This is from Biafra's Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong with them, military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memories still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Tell them I got that day, oh. Remember when me tell you say I got that day, oh. Yeah, I remember that one that called us a Bruce Mero. But the way would you go like a papa nuku. Oh, them they were bonito. Me tell you what I look pandi, what pandi samiro. Me tell you what I day, for we the fall and the rest of man I tell you what I am. Me never give up. Me tell them
heroes, I want to promise you something today. We must fight together, no retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra. May your soul rest in peace.
I look up to the sky with tears in my eye. For other Biafrans and for freedom had to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart, you'll never be apart.
They fought for our freedom. They died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front without food, without guns, for our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes. We want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slain. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and never, and never, and never.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We play in our history that the death of my people is a mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bombed, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now if not you? You died at Mali.
They were starved to death because of our freedom, and they paid the debt for our freedom. Flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in the heart, we bleeding inside, tears in the eyes of our fallen heroes.
This is for my fallen heroes. Give them a motivation, people. It's like I'm looking
air. Never be afraid. March on, cause we are more than conquerors. Yeah, you know what it is. We must revenge, and we must stand to represent who we are.
Akara m ihe mbe na-eme mbe si ma chọrọ ofu ukwu ehi ma nke ọzọ mụ achọrọ ihe niile ma ụkwụ ya ma aka ya ma isi ya ma olu ya anyị ga-adọbiri wee pụọ na nke onwe anyị tigata azụ etu anyị nọ tupu ndị ọcha wee bịa ebe a nwa aha obodo ebe a nwe ndị mmadụ n'ime tupu nwa bekee si ebe o si hapụ obodo ya ọ bịa ebe a ọkpọrọ onye nke ọkpọrọ okeke ọkpọrọ okafọ dakata anyị isi ọ sị n'ụbọchị nke taa na anya aha anyị wuzi Naijiria anyị na-aza aha na-enweghị omimi n'ime ya ihe ngwa gị gbasị biko kọwara m ihe Naijiria pụtara enwepụghị kọwara m ọmụa ga-aza aha osimiri ka osimiri ga-aza aha mụnwa n'ihi ihe anyị na-ekwuwu na ebe arụgidere ụlọ a na ọ jọgburu onwe ya ọ dịghị mma Naijiria agaghị emekọtanwu ihe ọzọ ihe ọjọọ emego n'obodo a arụ emego egbugo ndị be anyị aka na-egbukwa anyị ndị Fulani wee chere na mabata be anyị ka na-egbukwa ndị be anyị ruo ụtụtụ echi a na-asị m na ọ ga-adị mma oge ọ na-ekwu ka nwee mmekọrịta bụ nke ndị iro kọ nke ndị ụmụnne ha egosighị anyị ọtụtụ mgbe ha kpọrọ anyị asị onye ajụrụ ajụ na-ajụ onwe ya ha jụrụ anyị aja ama njụ onwe anyị agbanyeghị na anyị nwe ngwa ahịa n'ugwu Awụsa agbanyeghị na anyị na-azụ ahịa ebe niile dị iche iche na-eme nke ọma kama onye ghara ndụ kpakụ onye ire rie n'ihe ọ Ndụbụisi ka anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ka anyị cheghata azụ ebe a ruo obodo anyị ka o wee maa mma wee karịa obodo ndị ọcha na mma ọhịa anyị na-arịọ nwekwe n'ugwu nwee nkwanye ugwu n'ime onwe anyị ọnwa anyị pụọ n'iro a na-etigbu anyị pụọ n'iro ekwu okwu asị ọ bụ gịnị ma anyị ji wee ekwu okwu ụmụ ihe ndị a ka anyị sị na anyị agaghị anabatakwa ya ọzọ
akụkọ akọrọ anyị bụ na ọkụkọ na ewu agaghị nzukọ ụmụ anụmanụ a na-emezi mgbe ọbụla a chọrọ ịchụ aja ejiri ọkụkọ maọbụ nwụchụ aja mgbe ọbụla a chọrọ ime ka Naijiria dị n'otu enwe ha na-eto esi wee kpam akpụrụ ndị Igbo ọ pụtara na anyị bụ ọkụkọ maọbụ ka ọ pụtara na anyị agaghị nzukọ mere ya bụ ihe eji eme anyị bụ ndị Igbo ụdị na ọbara ndị Igbo akpafu n'obodo Naijiria karịa
ọ bụ site na akpamasị ihe na-eme anyị dịka ihe mere ndị ji oge mgbe gara aga etu akụkọ mba niile dị iche iche ji kpọọ ụmụ Izrel asị a na-egbu ha afọ niile aka na-egbu ha o wee ruo oge ugbu anyị asị na ogbugbu a na-egbu anyị na ọ dịghị anyị mma ọ ka mma na onwe ihe kegbuo anyị wu nwere onwe njem a nke anyị na-aga kama na na-ese etete n'ụtụtụ asị na onwe onye gburu ebe a onwe ha na-ekwu okwu o doo na nyere onwe onye n'aka ụkọchukwu n'ugwu Awụsa ebepụ isi ọnwụghị ofu ugboro ọnwụghị ugboro abụọ ọnwụghị ugboro atọ ọnwụghị ugboro anọ ọ bụ ruo ole mgbe ka a ga-egbugide anyị wee rue anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-azọ nwere onwe tụbụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ bụ mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bupụ m isi a sị na-achọghị ụdị nka ọ wụghị anyị maka
onye si na ya ga-ata anyị ahụhụ ma ọ bụ na anyị fe arụsị anyị wee na-efe arụsị mgbe were iwe gị na ọmụma gị wee bịa leta anyị ụmụ anyị wee na-anwụsị ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ wee na-ata ikikere eze nwaanyị konye ka ọ gaa ubi gaa rụọ ọrụ Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala ihe ndị n'iyi okwu ebepụ ya isi anyị bụ ka anyị kpọpụ onye nwe anyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo ihe ọ bụ anyị mara aka n'ime ha si maka ha aga n'ihu elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememiri ọhịa nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra bụ ndị kọstọm sokwenye anyị n'etiti anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm juru ebe niile ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka kpọchie anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe ọ bụ ụzọ dị anya ka isi na-ebu ndị iro anyị anya wee karịa ndị nke gị akwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke akwa ọba aha anyị ka anyị na-aza akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza ike Chukwu akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza amara Chineke akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chisom akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chizọba nna nke dị nsọ onye ime eluigwe dịka otu onye iro dị na anyị bụ ụmụ gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta anyị bịa ka iwe napụta anyị n'aka ọjọọ ihe bịa ka iwe lụọrọ anyị ọgụ bịa ka iwe dịtụ ozu ọ bụ ọkọwa mgbe mmiri na Goliath
Chineke nna nke igwe ruo memi na fero chukwu otu a mee ka fero ka ọ guzo n'ihu ụmụnne anyị bi obi ka o wee taa akpọkọ ikiri ọtọ ọsọ ị ga na-edu anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume ọ bụla adịghị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ ọ bụ nwa bụ ekele n'igwe n'ụwa nwunye ọbụla kere gị nweghị mmalite nweghị ọgwụgwụ kama anyị onwe anyị kwa anọkwa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie kama ma akpọ na okwu gị na-anọgide ebe mgbe ebighị ebi ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ bịa ka igwe gosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na-abụghị n'ọnwụ bịa ka igwe na-ekebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe bịa ka igwe zọpụta ndị nke gị bịa ka igwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na otuto na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'aha gị onye bụ Chukwu nke abịama.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very evening program. I appreciate everyone that has connected wherever you are connecting from. Please like and share the program to our platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. And join us on this very evening program. It's going to be a quick one. You know, our evening program, we don't waste much time. We hit it and run it as fast as we can, and we take our rest. So wherever you are connecting to the program, I appreciate you and thank you for joining. And remember, in this platform where you are watching this program, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack any race or religion. We don't come here to attack people or individuals. The only thing we do here is to present Biafra to the world as the only remedy to the failed state Nigeria. That is what we have signed up to do, and we will continue to do that. Presenting Biafra as the only remedy to the failed state Nigeria doesn't mean that we are disrespecting other region. Doesn't mean that we are disregarding other region. No, every other region deserves their freedom. All we are asking is leave and let's leave. What we are asking is that countries should be created along value system. That is all we're asking for. Let there be country created along value lines. People in the north have their own value system. People in the middle belt have their value system. The people in the Yoruba land, southwest, have their value system. And those of us in the old southeastern region, the Biafra land, we have our own value system. So let countries be created along this value system so that humanity can be redeemed in Nigeria. As you can see, everything in Nigeria is not working out. There is chaos everywhere. The judiciary is a mess. The economy is a mess. Security is a mess. The citizens themselves are in a mess. The contraption is a shithole. I don't care what you think or what you talk about it. That is the truth. You might not like the person that called Nigeria a shithole, but that is what it is. The only thing it takes is for you to accept that truth and begin to think of solution. We, the Biafran people, have accepted the truth long before now, and we have already found a solution, and that solution is what we are presenting to the world. Disintegration of the contraption for peace. All we're asking is a peaceful referendum for everybody to go their separate ways. The call for self-determination is not a call for war. For those who misinterpret it and call it a call for, it is not a call for war. It is not a call for chaos. The only people that genuinely want peace and harmony are those of us who are asking for the disintegration of the zoo. They are the only people who want peace in that contraption. Every other person out there is pretending. They pretend they want peace, but in the reality, they do not care about humanity. But those of us who care about humanity, we continue to shout and talk. And I want everyone Nigerians to listen to me. If you are watching this program, you are not a supporter of Biafra, you must not support Biafra. But I want you to know one fact. Wherever you are and you're watching this program, I want you to know one truth. That truth is that Nigeria is functioning the way it's supposed to function. Nigeria is working the way the owners of Nigeria planned it to work. The colonial powers that created Nigeria for control, in order to control the resources, to take away the resources, to control the masses. That was the reason Nigeria was created. Nigeria was not created for unity. It was not created for progress. It was not created to make anybody better. It was not created for security or good economy. And as we speak, Nigeria is working perfectly well for the purpose which it was created. So anytime you identify yourself with Nigeria, you should first of all quit complaining. Stop complaining because it is working the way it's supposed to work. That is why we, the Biafra people, we detach ourselves from Nigeria. We don't want to be part of it. And that is why we are asking and say that Biafra is the only solution to that failed state called Nigeria. A place where human life has no value. A place where death is seen as normal. Death of humans is seen as normal. A place where abnormality is seen as normal. There is no other place in this planet Earth where you will see abnormality seen as normal, normalized completely, officially normalized by the government, by the official, by all parasitars. It's only in Nigeria, a country where they claim to be a secular country. But at the same time, there is nothing secular about the country. At the same time, everything in the contraption is wrong. The only place you can find a such situation is in Nigeria. There is no other place in the world where you can find what is happening in Nigeria. And the situation have affected the masses. Today, Nigerian citizens cannot reason properly. They have accepted abnormality as normal, that even when some of them come out to complain, you will see your neighbor telling you, are you the only one suffering? When you point out something that is wrong with Nigeria, the same people you are trying to stand for will rise against you and ask you, are you the only one? Everybody has decided to be comfortable in a disorganized state called Nigeria. If you are not worried, you should be worried. You should be worried where abnormality has been normalized, that if you want to talk about normal things, people attack you and ask you, why do you have to speak about it? It is sad. Every single thing we say in this platform is the truth and nothing but the truth. We are not saying it to denigrate anybody or to tarnish the image of anybody. There are some of them who will come and say we are tarnishing the image of Nigeria. Nigeria has already created an image. It has already created an image that is tarnishing, destroying itself. Everything we are saying here are facts, not propaganda. Go to their media. If you go to their media and listen, after first or second news, the same thing I'm saying here is what you're going to hear in their conventional media. Every single thing I say in my platform, you hear it in their conventional media. A country, go and check who is their president. Go and check the record of the person that made the president. Check the record of the person that made the president. Check the record of the person that made the vice president. Go and check the record of the person that made the Senate president. This alone can be able to define to you what we are talking about. A very first-class country, first world country like Canada. Canada described Nigerian ruling parties as terrorist organization. And when that was passed in their court, spoken in their court by a judge, some people thought it was just a propaganda. It is a fact. And today you can see all those playing out in Nigeria. Insecurity is the order of the day. You see Nigeria today working with terrorists, baptizing terrorists, helping terrorists to have a say in the country. They decide to give terrorists a suitable name to make them acceptable in the communities. That is why up to this moment, they cannot bold enough to call terrorists terrorists. They consider give them bandits. Go and check the dictionary meaning of bandit. Go, if you are a Nigerian, go and check the dictionary meaning of bandit. Then you come and apply your common sense and tell me, the terrorists you see in Nigeria today that kidnap people in hundreds, that have shot down aircraft, that are carrying automatic machine gun, that are carrying AA, are those people bandits? Are they bandits? People that will go and take over an entire village, take all the life in a village and put themselves in there, take over a village, take a village and take it completely and occupy their homes. Is that the way the bandits operate? But your government choose to call them bandits. Your government could call them bandits, and they continue to preach. They continue to negotiate with them. And they gave them this title so that it will be easier for them to continue to associate with them, exchange money with them, exchange information with them, exchange ideas with them. a terrorist group. Today, as we speak, they are still pouring money to change the truth that even a blind man can see. The president of the United States came out and talked about the Christian genocide in Nigeria that nobody wants to talk about. The Christian genocide that started all the way from Biafran genocide. But for one reason or the other, they are scared of mentioning Biafra. They choose Christian genocide. Donald Trump said that. Then, instead of the country fixing the problem, they came after the man that passed the message, including the same people that the terrorists are catching and collecting ransom from them. The citizens, they join their criminal government. You go online, they join them to attack voice of dissent that is making the world hear the voice of the innocent. Only in Nigeria, where the same people you want to save are saying, no, don't save us. The same people you want to save will be in the front line to attack you and bring you down. It is the most difficult thing to do on the planet Earth is to save a black man. To free a black man is the most difficult thing to do on the planet Earth. Because even while you are trying to free him, you will first of all fight him. For you to free a black man, you will first of all fight him, subdue him, before you will now fight the enemy and free him from the hand of the enemy. That is how difficult it is. That is how difficult it is to save an African. You will first of all fight him spiritually and physically. You will fight him to subdue him first of all, before you can now go and fight his enemy, the people that are oppressing him, and now save him from him. You see how difficult it is? You see how difficult it is? This is what we see in the case of Nigeria today. You go to many platforms on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, you will see the same people that you are concerned about. The same people that the terrorists will kidnap and they will pay ransom. The same people will be online attacking the people who are making plans to save them. One of the reasons Igbos are hated too much today is because they are supporting the move to save human life in Nigeria. One of the reasons the Igbos are hated in all platforms today, you will see people who on their camera and they'll tell you, why is the Igbo people the only one supporting the move of United States to come into Nigeria to save human life? And I ask them, what is the problem in supporting United States to come to Nigeria and save human life? The statement of Donald Trump was clear. He was not coming to invade. He was not coming to fight citizens. He was not going to fight the innocent. He was not coming to change the government. He was not coming to take over the country. He was coming against the terrorists that the government have failed to term. The terrorists that have already overpowered the government and they can't do it. That is the people that Donald Trump is coming. And they are committing genocide against the Christians mostly. In as much as we know that there are some other collateral damage where Muslims are affected and other people are affected, but the major people they are attacking in the Islamization of Nigeria that is almost complete today is the Christians. And people hate you simply because you are talking about that. People call you name simply because you are speaking something that is going to favor them. Only in Africa. Only in Africa. But are we going to run away and stop speaking because of that stupidity? We will not run away. We will not stop speaking. We will even speak more. And I thank Chukwu Kabiama, who has given us grace. No matter how they attack my platform, as long as I still have a place to speak, I will come out and talk. I don't care the attack. If I come along with one person, two people, three people, I will pass my message, off I go. My problem is that our people, the Biafra people themselves, are not even understanding what is happening. Some of us are confused. Some of us cannot put words together. But no matter what happens, we must continue. That is why we are here today, being Sunday. I wish every Christians, Biafran Christians, a happy Sunday, wherever you are. Some might be in their churches now. Some have gone to church and come back, like myself, I have gone and come back. Some are still preparing to go. Wherever you find yourself, don't forget to pray for Biafra. Don't forget to pray for your brothers and sisters, the Biafra people. It is our duty as Christians to continue to pray for the freedom of the oppressed. So this evening we are taking on a topic which says Sunday Sermon, Biafra Restoration, the power of unity and global conscience. The power of unity and global conscience. That is what we are discussing this evening. Biafra Restoration, the power of unity and global conscience. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching this program from, I appreciate every one of you for joining me this evening. I know it's a holiday time, some people are staying in their church, some are preparing to go, as I said before. So for those who have made it to the broadcast, I appreciate every one of you. Please like and share the broadcast. Like and share. Invite somebody. Let that person invite someone else. Click like, give a thumbs up to the program so that others can get the notification and join us. It's important. Every message in 2026 is important. This is not the time to gossip. It's not the time to apportion blame. It's not the time to begin to castigate, antagonize. No, we have to face the fact. Sometimes the truth might be so hot and bitter, but if it affects you, if the truth affects you, try to make amends. Wherever you are watching us from, whether you're watching from Africa, from Europe, from America, from Australia, Canada, New Zealand, you're watching from China, from Russia, from Iran, you're watching from Israel, I welcome you to this amazing program. I greet every single one of you. What we are having this evening, as always, is not just a broadcast. This is not just another talk. This is a Sunday sermon for people at the crossroad. We are having a Sunday sermon for people at the crossroad because history is watching us. The world is watching us. And the question is simple. Will Biafra speak one, or will we remain divided while destiny waits? Will Biafra speak as one? Are we going to speak as one people? With unity of purpose? Or will we remain divided while destiny waits? That's the question we should be asking. Today, I do not speak with anger. I'm not speaking with anger. I do not speak with hatred. I will never. I speak with clarity. I speak with conscience. And I speak with conviction. Biafra restoration is not noise. Biafra restoration is not noise. Get it clear. Biafra restoration is not rebellion. It is not lawlessness. Biafra restoration is a legitimate demand for dignity, justice, self-determination, rights recognized across the world. Get that straight. But hear me clearly today, wherever you are watching from. No people have ever earned global recognition while fighting themselves. There is no people across the world, no people across the world has ever earned global recognition while fighting themselves. The world does not respond to confusion. The world does not respond to insult. The world does not respond to internal chaos. The world responds to unity, to discipline, and moral reality. It is important we continue to say this because 2026 is not like the past years that we have seen. When we had Mazen Nanekan or Mazen Simon in the picture, it is a different ball game. My people, unity is not a slogan. Hear it clearly. Unity is not a slogan. Unity is not a hashtag. Unity is not something we say when it is convenient. When we feel confident, we just say, oh, let's be united. Unity is strategy. Unity is strategy. When we are divided, the world does not know who to listen to. When we are speaking on different tongues, divided, without clarity, without unity of purpose, the world will not know who to listen to. When we insult one another publicly, the world doubt our seriousness. The world doubt our seriousness. When we come online, all we do is to abuse and insult each other, to denigrate and analyze each other. The world doubt our seriousness. They see us as unserious people. When we fight ourselves online, the world withdraws sympathy. Each time you come online and you are fighting your brother and your sister, you are destroying the sympathy we are having from the world. They withdraw that sympathy. In case you do not know. Let me say this slowly. Internal attention is attracted, not demanded. International attention is attracted, not demanded. You will only attract international attention by your attitude, by the things you do, by the way you conduct yourself. Global sympathy is earned, not forced. You earn global sympathy. You earn global sympathy. You don't force it. Every freedom movement that succeeded, from Africa to Asia, from Europe to America, succeeded because the people understood one truth. Internal unity precedes external support. Internal unity precedes external support. And when you understand that, you will not have time to attack your brother or your sister. You will not have time to castigate somebody. You will not have time to come online. All you do is to call people names and begin to brand people what they are not. The international community does not operate on emotion alone. Did you hear me? The international community does not operate on emotions alone. It listens for consistency. How consistent you are in what you are doing. How consistent you are in your demand. How consistent you are in your presentation. How consistent you are in your actions. It looks for leadership. The international community are also watching to see the kind of leadership we have among us. They are watching. They want to see the kind of leadership we have. Mazi Nnamdi has been a very powerful leader. Mazi Simon as well. But the international community are still watching us to know the weight and the kind of leadership we have. It measures discipline. How disciplined we are also. They are watching. Don't think they are not seeing you and I, whatever we do. Sometimes when we come online, we are 2, 3, 4, and you think nobody's watching. They are watching us. They are observing. Even when you are not watching, they are watching. The world asks, are these people united? That is the question they ask when they see what we are doing online. Do they speak with one voice? Do they respect human dignity? Do they understand diplomacy? This is why our work, our words matter. This is why every single statement you make online matter. The way you address your brother, the way you address your sister, the way you present your programs, it matters. This is why our conduct matters. This is why how we present our struggle to the world matters. As you see, each day I come on my platform, I make my introduction, and I present Biafra as a remedy to the failed state Nigeria. The failure of Nigeria is evidence. Everybody can see it. It is not something that is out of the blues. We are not saying it out of hate. We are not saying it as propaganda or blackmail. Nigeria is a failed state where the international community today is looking for a solution. And whenever I come online, I present Biafra as a solution. Create country along value system. Allow every region to operate on their own. If they want to have a central government, let it be based on agreements within them. But every region should grow in their own space at their own speed. This is why our words matters. This is why our conduct matters. This is why how we present our struggle matters. The world is watching. Because perception opens doors. Perception opens doors, and perception can also shut the doors. How people perceive you as a Biafran can open great doors. Doors that you think that are impossible to open, you can open it. At the same time, how people perceive you can shut the doors that have been opened already. Today, we know that a door is opened to solve Nigerian problem. From the United States by Donald J. Trump, a door is open. And Nigeria is fighting anyhow to shut that door. The way we behave could determine whether that door will be shut or not. You see why it is important to mind what you say, how you say it, when and how you say it. Very important. I have said it several times. I'm not a content creator. I don't come online to create content. If I want to create content, I know what to do and I will have views. From a content creator, when you come here, you will see thousands of people watching. For the long time I have been online, I know what to do. If I want to be a content creator, I know what to do to win followers. But that's not my platform is not for content creators. I don't create content. I'm a Biafran activist. All I'm fighting is for the freedom of my people. My own freedom, the freedom of my born generation. And I will say things the way they are. It doesn't matter whether you like it or you don't like it. If you disagree with me, come with your superior argument. You are entitled to your opinion. I am entitled to mine. So when you disagree with me, the only thing you need to do is to send in your request. I will bring you up. You come up with your superior arguments. If your argument is superior enough for me to follow, why not? Of course, I can learn from you. Nobody is the master of wisdom. We are all learning. As long as we are on this planet Earth, and we continue to learn until the day we leave. So, my fellow Biafran that are watching, Biafra's struggle is moral, not criminal. Biafra's struggle is moral, not criminal. Let it be clear to anyone listening today, wherever you are listening from. Anyone that is listening to us, whether you're a Biafran or non-Biafran. Biafran quest is not built on hate. No. We are not hating anybody. Whatever I'm doing here is not out of hate for any tribe, for any religion, for any race, for anybody. No, it is not out of hate. Biafran struggle is not built on violence. No. Biafra is not built on violence. It is not built on destruction. No. That is not what we stand for. And we will never stand for that. Even though Nigerian government continue to try to paint us what we are not. But we continue to make it clear. We are not violent. We are not destructive. We are not agents of chaos. It is built on historical injustice. Biafran's struggle is built on historical injustice. That is what we are speaking about the issue of Biafra till today. For as long as the injustice persists, we will continue to speak about our self-determination until we walk out of the zone. The quest for Biafra is built on historical injustice, systemic marginalization, and the universal right of a people to choose their future. That is all we're asking. We want to choose our own future. We want to decide for ourselves. We are not asking the world to fight for us. No. We are not inviting Donald Trump to come and bring war to Nigeria. No. We are not telling Donald Trump to come and invade Nigeria or kill them. No. Donald Trump says he's coming after the bad guys, the terrorists that are taking innocent life, to take them out. Why do you have a problem with that? Why do you hate Biafrans? Because they support the move to take away the terrorists. Why? We are not asking the world to fight for us. We are asking the world to acknowledge our humanity. Acknowledge our humanity. That is what we are asking for. And humanity listens when a people speak with dignity. My people, wherever you are watching this program from, if you are a Biafran, I want you to know that division is expensive. Division delays destiny. Division weakens legitimacy. When we attack one another instead of the problem, the energy we will use to attack the problem, we spend that energy on attacking each other, on blackmailing each other, on dehumanizing each other. When ego replaces purpose, everybody, out of your ego, you forget the purpose for which we are gathering. Because of your ego, you make the struggle about yourself. You want people to sing your title, sing your name, and call your name every time and praise you. Because you want to be seen as the Alpha and Omega. Without you, nothing will happen. Your ego replaces the purpose for which we gather, which is Biafra, freedom. Self-determination is the purpose for which we gather. You forget that unity of purpose. When personal loyalty replaces collective vision, you want everybody to be loyal to you. You do not want us to talk about the vision. You no longer care about the vision which we are pursuing. The vision is to be free. Freedom. Pursue our legitimate freedom. You no longer want it. Personal loyalty replaces collective vision. It becomes about being loyal to you. Command and control. We do the work of our oppressor for them. Whenever we begin to do these things, we help the oppressor to do the work for themselves. Each time we attack one another instead of the problem, when ego replaces purpose, when personal loyalty replaces collective vision, we do the work of our oppressor for them. The oppressor will relax. They just look at us and laugh. The Janjaweed will just sit one side and they're laughing at us. They say, look at them, they are fighting themselves. Look at them, they are doing our job for them. Let me say this plainly. No external enemy has ever destroyed a people faster than internal division. No external enemy on the planet Earth has ever destroyed a people faster than internal division. Unity does not mean uniformity. Get it right. Because when we talk about unity, sometimes people misunderstand it. When we talk about unity, we are speaking about unity of purpose. Unity of purpose. Understand it. Each time I preach unity here, some people get out of line. I'm not telling you to abandon your group. I'm not telling you to abandon your idea. I'm not telling you to abandon your opinion. Unity does not mean uniformity. Unity does not mean blind agreement. No, that is not unity. Unity means shared goals, shared discipline, and shared responsibility. If you are in defense, defend well. If you are in diplomacy, do your diplomacy very well. If you are in media, do your media very well. Whichever area you are working, any area you are supporting and working for Biafra, do it well. Focus on it, do it excellently well, present it to the best of your knowledge. Whichever group you belong, in that group where you are, find a solution to the problem of Biafra. In that group you believe in, that group you are, you say this is group you believe. It is good. Continue to make changes. Find out the problem you have in that group again. Don't leave your own problem and you're looking for somebody else's problem. Don't leave your own problem and you're searching for someone else's problem. Within that area you find yourself, solve the problem you have among yourself first. If everybody solves theirs, at the end of the day, we will harmonize every effort and it's going to be massive. But when you leave your own problem, there are a lot of blame to go around. If you begin to blame the group, blame this one, there are a lot of blames to go around and everybody will get their portion. There are a lot of blame to go around and everybody will get his portion. So instead of blaming, in that group where you belong, that section where that's your own opinion, that's your own idea, establish it, grow it, make your correction within it, and bring it out. That's it. Collective effort is what we're talking about. And collective effort means speaking responsibly. Each time you speak responsibly. Whenever you act strategically. Presenting one's coherent narratives to the world. Presenting one coherent narrative to the world. Every single one of us, one narrative. It doesn't matter the group where you are. It doesn't matter the company where you are. The narrative we are creating is that we want self-determination, the freedom of Biafran people, the freedom of Biafra. Sing it in any place you find yourself. That is how we present one coherent narrative to the world. So that any group that comes out and speaks, they are saying the same thing. Self-determination. Self-determination. Not you coming out to tell us that your brother or your sister is a terrorist. That your brother of this one is a kidnapper. Your brother of this one is a thief. And then you expect the world to recognize you. When you have a brother is a thief. Nobody can give you anything to hold. If your brother is a terrorist, a thief, nobody can trust you because you have the tendency of becoming a terrorist. That is one thing you fail to understand. Whatever you call your brother is what you are. Whatever thing you accuse your brother, whatever you tell your brother, if you tell the world that your brother is a terrorist, there is every tendency that you can become a terrorist anytime. Because it is the same blood running in you. That is what you're telling them, and they will be careful. But when some of you say certain things online here, you think you are saying it to me, or you are saying it to that your brother, or you are saying it to people, but no, you are saying it to yourself. You are destroying yourself. Correcting ourselves privately. That is what we should be doing. Correcting ourselves privately, not destroying ourselves publicly. Correct ourselves privately, not destroying ourselves publicly. Understanding that no single individual owns this struggle. Understand it. There is no single individual, no single group that owns this struggle. There is none. That is why when Mazen Nanikan will speak, he say, everybody. I appreciate everybody. Mazen Nanikan recognizes everybody. Mazen Samuel, the same thing, he recognizes everybody. He appreciates everybody. He doesn't detach himself from anybody. He doesn't say, okay, this one doesn't listen to me, throw him to the dustbin. No, he doesn't do that. Understanding that no one individual owns the struggle. Biafra does not belong to no one man. Biafra does not belong to one man. Biafra does not belong to one group. Biafra belong to a people, past, present, and unborn. Get that into your head. When you begin to understand this, you will not be disturbing yourself with which camp are you, and where are you, and where are you. Oh, you're not praising this one, you're not praising this one, you're talking about this one, you're not talking about this one. You won't be have time for that. You'll be busy seeking for something to do to push the name of Biafra forward. But it's because you have not defined Biafra for yourself. That is why you are busy going from platform to platform to see who is talking about you and who is not talking about you. Going far from platform to see who is going to talk about your favorite leader and who is not going to talk about him. Because you have not defined Biafra for yourselves. Biafra belongs to a people, past and present, and even the unborn. And every generation is judged by what it did when history called. Every generation will be judged by what they did when history called. Our generation today will be judged by what we do when history called. That is why you should be mindful of what you do, what you say, and how you say them at any time, because record is being kept. To the world listening today, we are speaking to the world listening today. We are people seeking recognition, not chaos. I am speaking to the international communities because I know they are watching. They are watching us. Don't think because we have few people on the live stream that they are watching. You don't know the people that are watching us. We are a people seeking recognition, not chaos. Justice, not revenge. Dignity, not domination. That is the Biafran people. We believe in peaceful advocacy. We believe in dialogue. We believe in international law and moral conscience. That is us. And we ask the world to look beyond propaganda. We are asking the world, look beyond the propaganda of Nigerian government today. Nigerian government have paid $9 million only to push propaganda to change the truth of the Christian genocide. You can see what they are doing. The lobbying firm will do their business. The lobbying firm are in business. So anybody that comes to them, they are going to take up the contract. It doesn't matter. But it is left for us to fight back. As they are lobbying, we are on the media as we are speaking. Those of us who are living in the United States, contact your lawmakers. Contact your representatives in your own county. Go to them and tell them the story of Biafra. Go to them and tell them the true story of Nigeria as an eyewitness, as a citizen, as somebody who is in it, as first-hand information. If you are in the United States, it is your duty. That is how we can challenge. Yeah. Lobbying. We don't have the money they have. They use the money in Biafra land to buy lobbies against the Biafran people. What are we going to do? There's nothing we can do than to continue to fight on. We ask the world to look beyond propaganda and see the human being behind headlines. Look beyond propaganda and see the human beings beyond the headlines. The massacre of the Christians, the genocide of the Biafran people that have been lasted for many, many years and nobody talks about it. What are you waiting for? It is high time the world speak about it. My brothers and sisters, this is the hour of mature. This is the hour to mature. The time has come for us to get matured. This is the hour to be disciplined. This is the hour to rise above petty differences. Rise above petty differences, those things that are holding you down, that is making you talk the way you are not supposed to talk. Because freedom movements are not won by noise. They are won by unity, patience, and strategy. Let us stop sabotaging ourselves. Let us stop entertaining division. Let us stop confusing the world. Instead, let us focus on one people, one voice, one destiny. Very, very important. If Biafra must be recognized, we must first recognize one another. If Biafra must be recognized, we must first of all recognize one another. If the world must respect us, we must first respect our collective purpose. Respect our collective purpose. If history must remember us kindly, we must act wisely today. The struggle is legitimate. The cause is just. The future is possible. But only if we work together. Only if we work it together. I pray that we work it together. I pray that we keep away our differences. I pray that we unite under one umbrella. May unity guide us. May wisdom steady us. May justice speak for us. And may the world finally hear Biafra. Not as a divided cry, but as a united voice. Wherever you are watching this program today, I want you to take up a responsibility of carrying this message to your own direction, to your own group, to where you belong, and ask them to see reason to stop the hate, stop the attack, focus on the unity of purpose. I'm not telling you to collapse your group. I'm not telling you to throw away your mindset. I'm not telling you to throw away your belief. But what I'm talking about is unity of purpose. That purpose for which we are all shouting every day online. We must respect it. We must protect it. We must secure it. And we must save it. Because it is very important. It is very important. We must continue to do what we have to do. And we must continue to fight this battle until we win the battle. No matter what the enemy throws at us, we shall overcome by the special grace of Chukwu. Now let us go into their news and let's see the information they have in their news today. Because it is important that we update the world and also update Biafran people. And one of the reasons why we always do this update is that it is important that we go to their media to seek out information so that you wouldn't be confused or distracted. And those who do not know will know. We will debunk lies when they tell lies. We will tell them that this is a lie. Because we will not allow their lies to fly. And that is why we go to their media. When we go there, we debunk their lies when they're lies. And when it is the truth, we let the world know it. So let us start from here. As you always know, we always go to Sahara reporters. It's not that Sahara reporter is the best or whatever, but that is where we can be able to get at least some reasonable information and share with the world and also with the Biafran people more especially. So this thing, the one you are watching here says Nigerian military task force accused of extrajudicial killing, arson in Ebonyi community. You see, every time they come to Biafra land, it is to take innocent life. The same people that cannot go and find the bandit, the same people that cannot go angrily and fight bandit, when it happen to Biafra land, they use that opportunity to take innocent life. Whenever there is tension in Biafra, they will come, they face the innocent citizens. You can imagine the report. Nigerian military task force accused of extrajudicial killings, arson in a Ebonyi community. They have done it. This is not the first time, and they will continue to do it. I hope the international community is watching. That is where we find ourselves. That's why we want to go out. Death awaits you. Edo APC chairman Teneb threatened woman for criticizing Governor Oboholo. Imagine calling for death of somebody simply because he criticized the governor. That is Nigeria for you. Criticize the governor, they call for your death. Nigeria Commission Netcom seeks justice over killing of varsity students in Leicester, UK. Yeah, that's it. Lasso staff fault VC alleged salary areas, promotion irregularities, victimization. That's Nigeria. Trouble, chaos everywhere. Windstorm destroy newly completed smart school in Enugu. Raises doubts on 158 billion project. Imagine. A project of 158 billion. That is what you saw. That breeze, wind just blow off the roof. Look at it. Look at it. This is a school that was built. A school that a government was built in Enugu. They said they built 158 billion. That they spent 158 billion. Look at the school. Windstorm destroyed nearly completed smart school. Nearly completed, wind blew everything away. Where they say they spent 158 billion. You see, wind don't scatter everything. Mad people everywhere. Bunch of criminals. That is why they don't want Biafra. Activists protest at French embassy in Abuja, demand end to prolonged imperialist war in Ukraine. What has that got to do with what these people? I don't know. Some people in Nigeria have really mad people. Some people you wonder what I don't know what they want. Some people that call themselves this one Nigeria, I don't know what they want. How Shetima, Kwara governor, sat back in Ilorin, failed to visit community where terrorists murdered over 170 people. Why would they visit? They don't care. Ilorin is what they are concerned. Ilorin is the headquarters of the Janjaweed. Imagine. They visited Kwara. They went to Ilorin and they didn't visit the village where their brothers went and murdered people, innocent people. And they are asking questions. Why would they be surprised? How can Shetima visit there? Shetima is one of those who is pushing the Islamic agenda. They have taken Ilorin already. And Mazen Nandekan won this, they didn't hear. Look at it. How Shetima Kwara governor sat back in Ilorin, failed to visit community where terrorists murdered over 170 people. 170 of your citizens died. You couldn't even go to visit them. Just to commiserate with them, you could not. You don't have that time. That is Nigeria for you. Kaduna residents protest displacement of 18 villagers by bandits. Closure of 13 basic schools. This is the same Kaduna. They will come and tell you that idiot from UK will come and tell you that peace is returning to Kaduna. That they have relative peace. You will see them. They will still come on TV and tell you that, oh, Kaduna is relatively peaceful. Look at it. Kaduna residents protest displacement of 18 villagers. 18 villages. Not villagers. 18 villages. 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 18. 18 villages were displaced by bandits. Schools were closed. Closure of 13 basic schools in Kaduna. But they will never own up to it. They will come tell you, oh, Kaduna is relatively peaceful. That's the language they use. They say it's relatively peaceful. As Muslim, we believe in destiny. Zulum tells Kwara victims during condolence visit after Boko Haram killed over 117 persons. You believe in destiny. So their own destiny is to die, yeah? The destiny of those people that die is there. That is what you believe. Mad people everywhere. Yoruba Union blasts Senate President Akpabio, label him Tinubu stooge amid plot to manipulate 2027 election. What do you expect? A man that have case with EFCC and they made him a Senate president. Every one of you was silent. He didn't do anything. What will he will serve the president that made him the Senate president? Nigerians, they are good in making noise and speaking grammar without any achievement. Mad people everywhere. We want to discuss matters of preaching and guardians, says Boko Haram. Handwriting letter to Kwara community. This is the letter they wrote to community. Imagine Boko Haram wrote to Kwara. This is what they wrote to Kwara. We want to discuss matters of preaching. They want to tell them how to preach. They want to give them guidance, says Boko Haram. Handwriting letter Kwara community, weeks before massacre. And when they found out that they informed the security authorities, which security authorities went and exposed them, and they now come after them. Mad people everywhere. Arrests and prosecute jihadists who carried out Kwara mass killing. Southern Governor Forum tells security agencies. Story. That is how you talk rubbish. Every time you talk. After making the noise, you go, who are you now referring to? Imagine governors. The citizens will be crying and complaining. Governors who are the chief of the state will still be complaining. There's nobody to hold accountable. Even the chief of army staff will complain. The president, everybody is complaining. Complain to who? And when the United States come to intervene, you will begin to talk rubbish. Mad people everywhere. Arrest and prosecute jihadists who carried out Kwara mass killing. Southern Governors Forum tell security agents. Imagine. Nonsense. Only in Nigeria you see this kind of useless statement coming from people who claim to be chief security of their states. Ex-President Obasanjo's daughter, Iyabo, joined race for Ogun governorship seat after dumping PDP for APC. That is it. What do you expect? You and your papa are the same thing now. The same idea. Nigerian politics, they don't have any place that work for them, they go there. They don't have conscience, they don't have policy, they don't have anything goes for them. Mad people. Bandit kill at least 3, abduct Catholic priests, 10 others in southern Kaduna village. You see, the abduction has continued, the killing is continuing every day. Nigeria is busy paying lobbies 9 million to say it is not happening. Meanwhile, news is coming out every day of what is happening. God will never be silent. No matter what they spend to stop it, God will never be silent. EFCC suspend top prosecutors Samuel Chim over alleged bribery to sabotage cases. It's not new now. It's not new. It's what they do every day. It's only when it comes out that people know. Abia government blame clerical error for 210 million allocation for one photocopier in 2026 budget. Blogger Maureen Badejo was lured to Lagos Interpol office, detained over petition from Apostle Suleiman. Let's see. IPOB criticizes U.S. lawmaker, warning on Nigeria's disintegration. Of course, these are all those people are some of those who have collected their own part in that $9 million. They have collected their money. So all their job today is to make Nigeria one. Make Nigeria one. Instead of focusing on the solution. Focus on the solution. Even if you don't want to divide it, you want to make it regional, why don't you focus on it? Focus on it. And by the way, what is wrong in granting referendum and allow people to decide? What is wrong? We must get to that because Chukwu Kabiama know that this is appointed time. Heather asked Nigeria CJN to investigate Kwankwaso's alleged meeting with Supreme Court judge. They will always meet. Is it new? Bribery and corruption is the order of the day. It works for them. Officers arrest Abuja visa agent at gunpoint, detain him in Mambila barracks over failed visa. And power. Anybody will get power. You arrest anybody anytime you like. Trubu chief of staff, Bajabi Amila cousin, languishes in Ikoyi prison over alleged threats. You go lock your brother. Now he lock him brother. He threaten you. That's power. That's how they use their power. Mad people. Serap gives CCB 7 days to probe International Assembly over altered electoral and tax laws. And to probe the other government to probe themselves. Nigeria. Mad people everywhere. The CEDC will need protection from political extortion by Chidi Ansem Odinkalo. Speaking grammar, it's child grammar is ignorant. Government ambush vehicle along Enugu Onitsha Expressway, abduct commuters near police checkpoints. You see? Near police checkpoints. That is the point. That is the point. Gunmen ambush vehicle along Enugu Onitsha Expressway, abduct commuters near police. That's what you see why the case of Biafra land is different. Is that any attack in Biafra land, most of the time the kidnap happens near police checkpoints. You know, Mazen Nandekano made this exposition so much. Mazen Samarako made this exposition that the terrorists we have in our land are these people. Even in their barracks, they sell organs in their barracks in Nigeria, in Biafra land. Abduction is happening there. Even the man they released that prelate that they kidnapped, now paid money, he also confessed that where he was kidnapped was close to a checkpoint. Look at it again. Government ambush vehicle along Enugu Expressway, abduct commuters near police station, near police checkpoints. They really put checkpoints to kidnap our people, not to secure our people. And that is why we say every checkpoint must go out from Biafra land. Mazen Nandekano declared it and enforced it. Mazen Samaniko declared it and enforced it. And we will not stop it. 63 years old Lagos man caught smuggling cocaine in stomach to China. You don't know what you are doing. You are gone. You are gone. Beninese national arrested with Beninese national arrested with 149 kg of skunk in Ibadan amid multi-state drug raids. I'm not coaching now. 14 male bodies, trans prisoners, including murderers, placed in Scotland's women prison report. UK-based Nigerian footballer dies after brain injury. Maybe this one, I don't know him. UK-based Nigerian footballer dies after brain injury. So rest in peace. 41 years old American skinker with seven injured, evacuated by helicopter after terrifying Olympic fall. Midnight fire disaster averted as petrol tanker overturned on Lekki Egbe Expressway in Lagos. How you got that with the useless country every time? Every time your tanker they fall. Kidnappers who abducted a doctor killed brother arrested after taking kids to victim hospital for treatment. Kidnappers who abducted a doctor killed brother arrested after taking kid to victim hospital. Okay, he abducted somebody, then his own child became sick. Now he take his own child, go to the hospital of the same person he abducted. He carry his own kid, go for the hospital of the same person where he kidnapped. Fiber cord disrupt MTN service in part of Enugu State. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Kogi shot selected markets, motor parks amid terrorist attack. That is it. The order of the day. Terrorists everywhere. They will never stop. Bandit launch fresh attack on Koro community in Kwara. Leave one dead, resident flee. Just imagine. The same Kwara. These people want to finish Kwara State. They want to finish Kwara State. They want to finish Kwara State. They want to take it over by force. The numbers don't add up. An investigative look at the alleged coup plot by Tukur Abdul. They can always manipulate anything they want. Nothing surprises us in Nigeria when it comes to Nigeria. NBA threatened to boycott Enugu Chief Judge Court over delay in member rights in an appeal. Terrorists use AK-47 to brutally assault 4 kidnapped women in disturbing footage. Just imagine. Terrorists use AK-47 to brutally assault 4 kidnapped women in disturbing footage. That is Nigeria for you. AAC alleged fraudulency election of 25 PVC. Mad people. Everything bad news. Every day bad news. Bad news. Nnamdi Kanu Council sit at home in southeast Nigeria. Call for normal business. You see? This time now, it is a different time, you know. It's not like the one they were telling us Mazen Nnamdi Kanu write letter. You see, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wrote a letter. He said he should not sit at home. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said this. He said, this one is a little bit different. Because I saw the video that, I don't have that video close to me, and the video that was made by the Liberation Army. That video made by the Liberation Army, it is very understandable. So Biafra should not get confused with that. It is very understandable. What the video is saying is that the people have the right to make their choice. Nobody is going to force you. Nobody has the right to enforce it at home. Don't enforce. And we have not been enforcing it. This is what we've been saying all this while. Even when he was there, has said, nobody enforce it at home. The people that have been enforcing it has been the government trying to blackmail it, and they said they enforce it. So we have not been the one enforcing it. And Mazen Nnamdi can have come out now to say that you are entitled to sit at home if you choose to, not because somebody forced you. That is the message. So don't get it misunderstood. Some people are misinterpreting it. They say, why would the Liberation Army support it? Why would they do that? Why would you take order from the message is simple. It doesn't change from what we know right from time. That on your own, if you know that you can be able to sit at home, based on what we are facing, there are many reasons why you must sit at home. Once you acknowledge those reasons, see those reasons, you are entitled to, you have the right to sit at home. Nobody's going to force you. So what it is saying literally, nobody is enforcing it. Just like we said before, nobody has been enforcing it. Nobody has been enforcing it. But they continue to use that blackmail. They continue to use that blackmail. They continue to use that blackmail. And that is why I believe this issue was addressed by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is why I believe that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu might decide to address the issue. Because from every indication, it's been a year plus. Mazen Simon is not in the picture, but people are still sitting at home. A year plus. Nobody enforced it. Mazen Simon is not going to be fine, but they're sitting at home. But they continue to blame Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and blame. So I believe that is why now he has to make that comment. If you choose to sit at home, it is your right. If you don't want to sit at home, you can go to your work, which has been the order of the day. But majority choose to be at home. So don't get it mixed up. Like some of us would misinterpret it and misunderstand it because of the way it comes. Some are already saying, oh, Mazen Simon said, I will not take order from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Why would we take order from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now? But I want to tell you, even when Mazen Simon said he's not going to take order from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he gave reasons why he will not do so. And even as at that time, there are some information that comes from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that he implements. There are many information that I can't count, many of them that came. He implemented it. But when he made that announcement, I will not take order from DSS. He has a very strong particular reason why he made it. So don't get it mixed up. With this very information, it doesn't stop people who want to sit at home to sit at home. It doesn't stop. The message is that if you want to sit at home, sit at home. Nobody is forcing you to sit at home or go out if you want to go out. It is your choice. You have the right to make the choice what to do. You know if you want freedom or you don't want freedom. If the condition of massive non-negotiable is affecting you to the extent that you want to show solidarity, go ahead and show solidarity. That is what the message is simply. So don't get it mixed up. Don't misunderstand it. Nigerian Army transfer Abuja visa agent detained over visa disposed to police. Enugu record 406.7 billion IR amid outrage over taxes on dead bodies in mortuary. The dead bodies in mortuary. Who killed those people? They will not investigate who killed those people. How did they get such dead body? How did they get such good body? They made them to have such kind of a record of IGR and made outrage over taxes on dead bodies. Taxes on dead bodies. That they pay also 406.7 billion taxes on dead bodies in mortuary. Who owns those dead bodies? Who were those people that are murdered? Who killed them? Who killed those people? These are innocent Biafrans murdered by Nigerian government. This part of the genocide we are crying and talking about. But nobody will discuss it because we have no representation. Nobody will speak about it. We have nobody to speak for us. Nobody to represent us. They will just say it this way, and that is all it is. Wherever you are as a Biafra, always know that nobody is going to fight for you. It is you that will fight for yourself. It is you that you fight for yourself. That is why I continue to say that we focus on unity of purpose. We must find a reason to speak as one. Let us continue to focus on that thing that brought us into this struggle. Define Biafra for yourself. If the only thing that brought you into this struggle is to come and show yourself as a power mic, sorry, you are doomed. If you are looking for personal gratification, sorry, you've lost it. If you are looking for praise singing, sorry, you've lost it. If you are looking to form clique, gang, and cabals, sorry, you've lost it. It is about our collective interest. If it is about your personal interest, you have lost it. Whatever is your own idea, hold on to it and be sincere with it. We must not be in the same group. We must not have the same ideas. But at the same time, we have one purpose for which we gather is Biafra, is freedom. Continue to focus on that purpose in the direction which you feel is perfect for you to follow. Stop fighting each other. Stop attacking your brother and your sister. And I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will give us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to do what we have to do when we have to do it. I appreciate everyone that have been with us on this program this evening. Remember, our evening program is always 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, and we've been able to carry it. So I appreciate all of you. I wish you a very happy Sunday. Tomorrow, we're going to have our Monday program. On Monday program tomorrow, we're still going to discuss about the sit at home, the implication of the decision and why that decision came. We are going to digest the decision. If you have any opinion to say, just join us tomorrow. Let us discuss about that sit at home information we got. And I'm going to play it again from the report that came from the Liberation Army and all that. I'll play it again so that we can be able to digest it and now know what next to do. So I appreciate everyone that have been with us on this program. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama secure you. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama favor you wherever you are. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama keep us alive and every one of us will see Biafra. I pray for our supreme leader, Maazị Nnamdi Okukano. I pray for our Prime Minister, Maazị Simon Ekpa. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect every one of them, secure them, give them long life and the land of living. Bring them out for us and we will meet them very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow morning on our morning program. Be there. If you have not yet shared this program, please share the program. It is important. If this program resonates with you, don't fail to share it. Don't fail to share it. Also, give a thumbs up. Look at that down. You see a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up to the program. It is very important. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow morning. Good night, everybody. Good night.
This is from Biafra's Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died, that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong, but them military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Tell them I got that day, oh. Remember when me tell you say I got that day, oh. Yeah, I remember that what I called as a Bruce Mero. But the way you go like a papa nuku. But then when we go me tell you what I look and the what on this amiro. Me tell you what I day. For me the front and the rest of man I tell you what I day. Me no back and forth. Me tell them
Fallen heroes, I want to promise you something today. We must fight together, no retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra. May your soul rest in peace.
I look up to the sky with tears in my eyes. For other Biafrans and for freedom had to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart. You'll never be apart.
They fought for our freedom. They died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front without food, without guns, for our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes. We want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slay. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and ever, and ever, and ever.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation.
We play in our history that the death of my people is a mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bombed, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now if not you? You died at Mali, 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 Mali.
They were starved to death because of our freedom, and they paid the debt for our freedom. Flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in the heart, we bleeding inside, tears in the eyes, so I'm falling here.
This is for my fallen heroes. Give them a motivation, people. It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Cause to be a gas, I need to be a nurse. If we did not retire, yeah.
They paid the ultimate price. Yeah. They died for me, for the freedom of unborn child. Yeah. We live for the
Yeah, you know what it is.
It's like I'm looking at myself in
We
the
must
mirror.
revenge, and we must stand to represent who we